the competitive Halo community runs through a lot of the websites that Halo.API supports. The main one being like Halo Data Hive, where we're able to keep up with scrims and tournament results. Is there any efforts being made from 343 right now to help save Halo.API or to release an API of their own? Because when those websites go down, there really isn't any middleman to catch them.
Yeah, and this has been the kind of story since before even the game came out. And we talked to Autocode, who are the company that kind of manages that, is long-term, like our own API is the solution here. And, you know, we have one for Halo 5, we have one for Halo Wars 2, and they're awesome. And, you know, I would say from the esports side, like we truly believe in all of that. And I don't mean to say, I didn't mean that as in like the rest of the studio doesn't. Obviously, like everyone's kind of sees the benefit. That's why there exists ones for Halo 5 and Halo Wars 2. But we ultimately like agree with the community that this is like having an API is a great thing. It enables all these different websites. I mean, like we held contests for the Halo 5 one in the past. So like we're in on it. And I would say long term, when we're hopefully able to get our own API stood up, like we have bigger ideas and ambitions than what the community is talking about right now. It's unfortunate that, you know, Autocode and Halo API has to kind of shutter their doors, it seems like. But for, you know, it's kind of laid out in the blog, like we're not in a position to be able to fund their efforts to continue this. And there are, again, like compliance reasons with privacy that we need to be thoughtful of. And we need to like make sure that we as a company are abiding by the laws. So, you know, our hope is that we can get an API up and running in the future. You know, I've made no promises as to timing or when that could be. But we want to in the future. So we understand the importance. We definitely feel for the community and the developers, you know, if this indeed goes away. But that's just the reality of the situation. And I hope we can get our own API in the future up.
I guess like I totally get where you're coming from when it comes to the privacy. And I get that like you can't necessarily support like Halo.API right now, but there's a lot of the community that runs through grassroots right now, right? And you talked about like not being able to support some of them, but like, is there an avenue in which some of these organizations and smaller but very useful things the competitive Halo community can go and search for